mine's pond. Can't disclose the location because it's private property. But got into this little feather here. First one I caught today. Gonna go ahead and get him back in the water. Alright, I'll go ahead and show you all what I got going on here. What I'm fishing with today, I'm fishing my medium light rod, but my setup I'm fishing the gulp minnow here. Fishing it on fishing it nose hooked here, as you can see, on a Mustad drop shot hook, and I've just got a little 1/8 ounce slip sinker here. Seems to be doing good so far. Only been at it a few minutes. I'm gonna try and catch some more here. Also got the catfish rod out. Can't promise nothing, but hopefully we'll end up bringing one in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this a little more, see if I can't hook into some more of them. Yeah, got into another little bitty one here. Tiny little fella. Caught it on the same rig. Still here in the same spot. I'm gonna get ready and try and get another one. We'll see how it goes. Well, guys, as you can see, I've apparently found the trick for catching the smallest fish in the pond. I'm not complaining though. Just now turning spring on us. Happy to be even catching any fish. Definitely makes for a good day. Get this little feller back in the water. But yeah, they seem to be loving the gulp today. Still fishing this same rig here. Just a little gulp minnow there. Like I say, just barely got it nose hooked there. And this little Mustad hook, super sharp hooks. Can't say enough about that. Makes all the difference, especially when they're finicky. When they actually hit, you sure don't want to miss them. But yeah, having a blast out here today. Glad to actually be getting fish, even if they are the size of minnows. But I'm gonna keep it up here, and hopefully I can manage to lock into one that's a little bit bigger. We'll see what happens though. Moved on over, as you can see, still catching a bunch of these little bitty bass, about 12 inches long or so. Not complaining, like I say. They're loving this gulp minnow though. Once I figured out what they wanted, they have been hammering it for sure. Nice looking little fella, healthy looking little bass. Not very big, but we'll take it. We'll go ahead and get him back in the water. I apologize, I'm having to start and stop the video so much. It's raining on and off here. I'm trying not to soak my camera. I don't have a waterproof case for it or anything. Definitely got to be able to make my videos. Too much fun not to. I'm gonna keep throwing this though. I think they finally tore up my gulp minnow. Just gotta reload that. See if I can get into some more. Got this little feller here. As soon as I reloaded my hook there, locked into another one. Still about the same size. Really hoping to get into some bigger ones, see what they have. Yep, gotta get him back in the water and get back to it. Well, might as well not have turned off the camera on that one. Caught another little one here, pretty much identical to all of them I've been catching. Makes me think that the bass population in this pond might be a little stunted. I think it's probably got a little too much fish for the size it is, bass that is, which is kind of surprising. It's chock plumb full of 10-pound channel catfish. You figure they would do a pretty good job of thinning out the smaller bass, but I guess where there's no real vegetation in here, they don't really have any good places to hide. So it really blows my mind that they're so thick. I guess I'll see if it's gonna keep up like it has been, getting the fish every other cast or so. We'll see what happens. Really hoping, got my other pole out, really hoping to hook into a good catfish there and show you all. But I'll go ahead and cast this out and see if they're gonna hit like they have been. Knowing my luck though, as soon as I turn the camera on and try and fish, I won't have one hit for 30 minutes or something. I'm sure you all know how that goes. Locked into another one there. He looks a little different. He looks a little different than the other ones. I was wondering, they were all looking alike. He's, as you can see, he's still in the same size range. Not exactly what I'm going after, but nonetheless, I'll catch fish all day long with a smile on my face, even if they are the size of some of the baits I throw. Well, we'll go ahead and get this little feller back in the water. I say, loving this Gulp Minnow. They are burning it up. Simplest little rig ever. Little 1/8 ounce bullet weight. Little Mustad drop shot hook. And just nose hook it there. And that's all you gotta do. Fishing it on 8-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon. Doing pretty good fishing it here with my Lew's speed spool. It's got a little faster pickup, like I said in a few of my videos. I think it's 6.2 to 1 retrieve ratio. Very nice. Let you catch up with the fish when they aren't running the opposite way. You know, one bites and runs straight at you. It really helps to be able to pick up that line. I'm gonna try this again. I do apologize for the wind. I know it's blowing and probably not making the audio too awful good on this, but we'll see what we can do anyhow. Can't catch one on every cast, of course. It's taking bank fishing to a whole new meaning there. Now, what I'm doing, we're getting this spring weather and the water's actually warming up. I'm casting right close to the bank. There's there's plenty of big railroad stone in there, about the size of a man's head, and it draws the heat from the sun there, so they're holding up more shallow where they can absorb that heat and get fired up. Well, I think I may need to move on around the pond just a little bit. Probably check my bait and reset on my catfish pole, and then I'll get back to it. Well, guys, as soon as I turned the camera off, hooked into another one. As you can see here, it's the first female I've caught of the day. It's still a little stunted looking like the others, but as you can see here, it's got the fat belly there. It's full of eggs. Not real big, but it's definitely heavier than the other ones. Go ahead and get this back in the water. Definitely want it to be able to lay its eggs. I didn't actually end up having to move on that one. I just cast a little bit deeper out there. I think these small males are moving up and starting to build the nests because of the spring weather we're having. And I think the females are still staging outside a little deeper, waiting for the water to warm just a little more. Because I noticed that one was a good bit farther off the bank than what the other ones have been. But I'm going to bear that in mind and keep what I'm doing. See if I can get into some more. Switched over here to the other side of the pond. As you can see, more of the same little bitty males here. Got my catfish rod out too. Starting to darken down a little. I was hoping maybe I can get into a decent catfish here. But I'll take catching these all day long. Might not be a bruiser, but it's a fish. Get him back in. But yeah, still fishing the same setup there. Had to retie, my knot was getting a little beat after all those fish. But yeah, as you can see, exact same rig here. Same exact thing I've been throwing. Seems to be what they're wanting. So I'm gonna keep at it. Try not to get rained on too bad. Got another little one here. He's just a little fuzz bigger than the rest of them. Still nothing great, but I'll take it. Get him back in the water. Alright, I had to switch up baits there. I threw that gulp minnow at him until they was tired of seeing it, I do believe. So I wanted to keep with the minnow pattern because it seems to be producing real well. What I'm throwing now is the Rick Clunn STX. It's a little, it looks like maybe 3 1/4 inch. It's a suspending jerk bait. Can't remember right off exactly what the color pattern is, but it resembles a bluegill with the shades of purple and orange. That one seemed to hit it pretty aggressively. I was just working it along, just popping it twice and letting it sit for about 3 to 4 seconds and then repeating. Seemed to work on that one. We'll try again and see if I can get another one like that. Well, guys, it's starting to get too dark here for me to get very good video. I'm gonna stay out and catfish a little while longer. If I catch into any, or hook into any, I mean, I'll post up some pictures in here in this video. Don't know if it'll happen tonight or not. All in all, had a pretty good day. Didn't catch anything very big, but caught a bunch of bass, which you can never complain about. Well, like I say, we'll see what happens. This might be the end of the video. If not, I'll post up. Thanks for watching, guys.